Right, okay, back with you. We head into Q3. This is a new stream, so I'll just do it again. Just need to get it back up myself first, and then I'll reshare it again. Right, shared it into WRL. I'm just going to share it in ARC as well. There we go. Right, share it everywhere that I can. So hopefully then, as I say, it'll work this time. At the moment, it is a lot better, to be fair. So let's hope it stays like that. Let me get the details up then. Because of the stuff going on with the lobby, or not with the lobby, sorry, with the stream. I still haven't done a hilly hot lap, so we'll do that now. So Hammy, I think, is first over the line, so let's go on board and head out of Parabolica. Obviously, takes as much pace onto the straight as you can. Head over the line, open up the DRS. Hey Bob, I take it that yes means it's working a bit better again now. Heads down to the first chicane. Look out for this one in the race. It's a nightmare first corner. It's through very nicely using the inside curves on both corners. Opens it up. Get a decent pace up the next. Keep it over to the right as much as you can. Those extra hundredths of a second are valuable for doing that. Into the second chicane where the sausage curves have been removed. You knew that. Into Lesmos now. Both Lesmos corners very much the same. Attack the inside. Open up so you get as much power on the exits as possible. Open up the DRS. We'll head up the straight now underneath the bridge and into Ascari, by far the most challenging part of the circuit. So it's a quick left, right, left. Use the curb on the first two parts. Just about avoid it, as Sammy's done there on the third part. And we head up to Parabolica. It's really attack the inside here. And power all the way out. Should take you out onto the exit, onto the curb on the exit. But because it's qualifying now, he's going to come to the inside and take the path of least resistance, if you like. And that is a very, very fine 1:19.7. Supply Rapture's gone P2 with a 19.9. Matex 20.6. Find the Pass 20.8. Winter Place 20.9. Baz 21.6. Parker just coming through the final corner now. And here he comes, and it's a 20.6 as well, so he goes into P3, just ahead of Matex by a couple hundredths. And, well, unfortunately, Sweet Guile done very well on his debut to get through into Q3, but invalidated his first attempt of the session. Oh, Matex! Matex has lost it in Lesmos. Just back there, just about to see him. Oh, that's going to annoy him because he's nowhere near setting as good a time as he managed in Q2 either, so this car's been removed. Is it raining? No, I don't think so. Yeah, no, it is. It is. It's raining. It is raining, so we may not see anybody go faster now. I think Hammy's got pole. Oh well, Sweet Girl unfortunately has invalidated his second lap as well. If one driver was going to have a chance to still do it, Sweet Girl was probably the one. But that is, well, that effectively could be the end of Q3. Apart from Tomo and Sweet Guile, Baz right this second would be a bit vulnerable on a 21.6, but I don't think even that, by the time somebody gets round, does an outlap and onto a hot lap, it's going to get worse, isn't it? So I think that is effectively qualifying done, unless Tomo and Sweet Guy want to battle it out for P8. I don't know what the race weather is going to be like, so hopefully we're dry, but if we're not, guys might take a bit of advantage to get a little bit of practice in on intermediates if we're expecting some rain in a race. See, it's not wet, nowhere near wet enough yet for intermediates, by the way, but I'd imagine if you wait to the end of the session, you probably... Well, no, actually, you might not get there.
There's only 2.
So it's literally spitting with rain. You could barely see it, to be fair. Sweet Girl then, 27.2 through sector 1. Into the second chicane. See what I mean about the curves? You could tell the sausage curves are gone now. I wish somebody had actually told me that before I raced here on Wednesday, because I didn't know. I was avoiding those curves like the plague, thinking I was going to get launched to the moon. It wasn't until after I realised they weren't there anymore. The RS is disabled, which is usually a sign that oh dear, okay, I've just had a message telling me that the race is heavy rain. It's going to be full wet. Well, I think if that's it, Sweet Girl may as well have crossed the line there, because he would have gone into P8 at least. So it at least made Tomo come out of pits to do a lap if he wanted to take that P8. But yeah, that's effectively it. I think Hammy and Supply Raptor, you don't have to worry, boys. Your pole and your second is completely safe. May well have been enough if it stayed fully dry. I think that's Hammy's second pole position in a row, isn't it? I think he took pole last week as well, before then having to leave to go to the esports race. Sure you want to make up for that this week. Well, Sweet Guile has retired in the pits. He's not going to go back out and take that one position, so Tomo is completely safe with his P8, and also with this rain, no way of improving. So we've just got the 2 drivers who hopefully might retire at some point instead of staying there. So we can move on to our break. Hammy retires. Just Tomo left. Right, guys, well, I'll tell you what, I'll put you on Tomo just in case he comes out, but I'm going to take my break now because I'm not, we don't always take a proper break in WRL, so just in case somebody readies up, I want to make sure I get my break in, because I need to, so I will be back with you shortly. Right, finally we move on, and as we can see, Hammy is pole, Supply Raptor P2, Parker P3, Matex P4, DNF didn't matter in the end, Find the Pass P5, Winter Place P6, Baz 7, Tomo in 8th, Sweet Girl P9. So that is qualifying. It's 10 to 7. I'm told we have a full wet race. And I think Find the Pass, who told me that it was a full wet race, 100% correct, looking at that. There's a monsoon at Monza. So, now obviously guys, as I said, I'll usually stream through Lightstream, which is what I was doing earlier on, but I think that's what was causing the problems. So, I've come off of that, which means I don't have the standings to actually show you. But what I would do quickly is just give you the top 10 in the drivers, top 5 in the constructors. Well, I might do all the constructors if I've got time. So, it's a bit annoying that I can't use the stand-ins that I've got ready for you. You know, did put the effort into actually making them, so it would be nice if I could. But anyway, standings. So in the drivers at the moment, then Matex currently leads the championship on 145 points. TTV Glads is in P2, but not with us tonight. JD Racer in P3, not with us tonight. Piccoloco P4 on 70. Checo P5. Supply Raptor P6. Winter Place 7. Drunken Shamrock is in 8. Although it says 9 on here, it's definitely 8. Bob Dylan P9 and Soap in P10. And just quickly, constructors wise, Red Bull lead the way on 239. Williams are in second on 185. So that's something to look out for. Williams a strong lineup and have been very well recently. So Aston Martin P3, Alpha Tauri P4, Ferrari in P5 on 70. Haas in 6th on 68, so they're close with Ferrari. Alpine on 60, Alfa Romeo 49, McLaren 37, and Mercedes at the bottom on 35. So that's our standings. We watch the formation lap. I don't know what's going on with Tomo. He's been disqualified from this. Has he just disappeared? Right, let's get the tyres up. Oh look, everybody's using wets. That's a surprise. There we go. I'll get the position changes up, ready for the race. So, ready for the start because it helps me. Can't select Tomo. Right. People may need to be a bit careful of Tomo because if he still ain't back to his car, or back to his rig or whatever, he may not move off the line. It's just be. Oh, that's better. You trying to work out which one Tomo is. I mean, he's the first Red Bull actually, so he must be the car on the right there. So Parker's the other Red Bull in 8th. So yeah. Let's see if Tomo moves. So away we go. Tomo does not move at all. Let's head to the front. He seems to have gotten away pretty well. Supply Raptors particularly well. He may get a chance into turn 1. Oh dear, he's completely missed his braking, unfortunately. Hammy's, well, for me, Tomo gets disqualified, so that's good. He's gone. Kai has left the session. So some changes going on. So Hammy's picked up that penalty. He may, well, I was going to say he might be able to get that removed, but it's just 5 seconds. He was served that in the pit stop, so can't really remove a penalty after it's been served. So just going to have to sort of factor that into his race now. As oh, Hammy's round. Well, his car is running wide and all sorts further down. Look how congested this area is at the track. Loco gets past into P12, and luckily by the time they reach Ascari they are all in a proper orderly line. There we have it. I have invited Kai back, as you saw. He needs to retake control of that car. So let's get up to the front. As you can see, all very much still battling at the front. So the Supply Raptor leads now. Matex P2, Winter places up to P3. Parker gained 4 places off the start. It's a nice start from Parker out to P4. Hammy 5 and Find the Pass 5 and Hammy 6. Sweet Guile's dropped down. He's in the pits actually. Sweet Guile. What's going on for him there? No real shock to see contacts at the start. It's Monza. It's whoever designed this circuit that stuck a horrendous chicane as the first corner. It's been the bane of so many people's lives over the years. It's unreal. So here's Windsor Place then. I've got a funny feeling that Windsor Place is going to like this weather. Look at Haas running P1 and P3. Remember from the standings, they were just 2 points behind Ferrari. They were running P11, P12. So a great chance for Haas to get up the standings a little bit today. So there's a move going on behind. Just Find the Pass up the inside of Parker into Parabolica. Runs a bit wide. Would Parker be able to get this back? No, they are coming out with Find the Pass in front. Parker will get the toe, but which way is Find the Pass going to defend? He defends to the inside. Side by side into turn 1. Parker, to be fair to him, files in nicely behind. I think realises the move wasn't really there. It's no point in risking your race for one position at this point in the race. It's a long, long way to go, and it's we're on the line. Now, regards strategy, guys, it's a one-stop race. I don't think we're going to see anybody do the whole race. My race here on Wednesday was on intermediate tyres throughout, and was it wets? I can't remember now. It's either intermediates or wets, and I was trying to get to the end, and I was so lucky a safety car came out because my left rear was on 80% wear with about 6 laps remaining, so it's not advisable to try and make it to the end. Shamrock loses a couple of places there down to P13, gets one straight back. Bob Dylan just back up to P12. Kai. Looks like Kai's back with us. Excellent news. So Kai is in the race properly. It's brilliant news. Not sure exactly when he rejoined. He's obviously not just rejoined because he'd be down at the back somewhere. But yes, indeed, excellent news. So Windsor Place still on the back of Matex. Find the pass has caught these guys and is involved in this battle now. So it's now a free car battle for P2. Parker has dropped 3 seconds behind. Find the pass since the overtake. Sweet Guile sets the fastest lap of the race, having pitted on the lap 1. Fresh wets. He's with all that clear space he's got ahead of him, sets fastest lap, and he is catching the pack. There's no doubt about that. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Right, I've been kicked again. It's just going so well. I don't know what's causing these problems. I really don't. It's is it crossplay? I don't know. Other people say they drive in crossplay lobbies and it's absolutely fine. It seems okay for the drivers. It just seems to be me that's having problems. So the internet's running at full strength, so there's no reason that would be causing it. But, not to worry anyway. Let's just get back in. Where's Bob Dylan? Should be showing. Anybody spots one? So I've got none of them. Absolutely none of them by the looks of it. I don't want to go to a party. I need to be invited to a game, not a party. Thank you. Well, rejoining now, guys. Thank you for finding the pass, if you can hear me. I hope to sort this out before Tuesday, Mr. Weil. All sorts of problems going on. Right, we're in. There's all sorts of things happening. I think I saw that somebody's got a drive-through. Right, okay. In a way, Supply Raptor leads then. We're into place P2. So we've lost Parker. It's the DNF that's brought out a safety car. And yeah, it's Bob Dylan that's picked up a drive-through. Hami's got the 5-second penalty we saw at the start, and Supply Raptor's got 3 seconds. So it's harsh on Hami because he should be able to get that removed, but obviously he'll serve it within a pit stop at some point. But, just looked like something. It was just one of those things. They're battling into turn 1, and Supply Raptor just seemed to miss his braking. It's not a major thing, these things happen, but so that affects Hami's race. So, oh look, we've got a couple of changes. Matex is onto intermediates, Baz is onto intermediates. So that Supply Raptor is onto intermediates, so's Find the Pass. They are making the switch. Well, lots are, some aren't. Ghost Rider stayed out on the wets. Checo, the 2 Ferraris then, suddenly up to P2 and P3, but still on the wet tyres. It's good news, the track is drying up a bit. Ah, there's an update tomorrow, is there? Well, good. I mean, it needs it, because I think crossplay needs a stability patch sort of thing. And, must drive Codemasters mad, though, because they did the beta test on crossplay, and it worked absolutely great. But it does seem... well, I just don't think it's a coincidence that since it's come out full-time there's been more lobby issues again. I just don't think that could be coincidence. It must be something to do with the crossplay. But hopefully any stability patches they do on the update tomorrow then will sort all that out, and we can start playing the people on PlayStation and PC properly. Right, so we're going to probably be a little while under safety car, because it's going to wait for Baz to catch up. It won't stay out forever waiting for him to catch up, but we'll stay out a while. So the 2 Ferraris are the question, really. Are they going to decide they have made a mistake and pit, or are they going to stick with it? Possibly sensibly, one pits, one doesn't. So Checo in, Ghost Rider stays out. I think Checo will drop to P13. So the guys that are catching up now will have suddenly got a delta up here, which is why you see them absolutely slowing down. So pretty much to a stop. So Checo is going to exit in P12 actually. Wasn't going to allow Bob Dylan to have that advantage of overtaking him. So delta, I think, has disappeared again, and they will be on their way. So is one driver right to stay on wets, or are 15 drivers right to go to intermediates? I think your money would be with the intermediates, wouldn't they? But, I mean, the racing lines clearly looks like it's drying up. This is intermediates, and I don't think it'd take that long to go to slicks, to be quite honest with you. It's that racing line looks so much drier. So, yeah, Baz As you can see, it's still round coming into Lesmos 1, so we are going to do another lap. As, well, Kai manages to pick up a penalty for severe collision under safety car. Come on, Kai. Has he done himself any damage? Yeah, he's into the pits, so I think he's done himself some front wing damage. So, all we can say is that obviously Kai is penalised by dropping positions, but we just hope that the person he's hit, Sahami, hasn't picked up any sort of undercar damage or anything like that. So, well, I don't know if the safety car will do another lap. I think the guys, and obviously Kai will catch up now, but Baz perhaps needs to put his foot down a little bit here. Yeah, there's the confirmation. Safety car in this lap. I think it's 3 laps it does, and then after that it will come in regardless of whether people have caught up or not. So, anyway, let's go. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! I'm being kicked again. So ridiculous. Okay, guys, okay. Just waiting to get back onto the game first. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, for goodness sake, what are you on about? EA can't acquired. Right then, let's try again. Can't believe we missed a safety car restart. What a stream this would be if we go back in and they ran to a new safety car again. Oh, just come in, watch the safety car, and then go out again. Come back in for another one. No, we're not. Excellent. We are racing. That's great news. Look at Drunken Shamrock. He's getting past Ghost Rider. So his Ghost Rider he must have done, and he stayed on the wets. So he's still going on the wets. At first glance, it looks to me like he's struggling. I think there's still enough water on track though that he can control it. So Hammy gets past up into P7. We stick with Ghost Rider simply because we know there's going to be overtakes. He's going to have to give this up. He's already falling. Look, his teammate's about to go past. So if you remember, before the safety car came in, they were running P1, P2. His teammate pitted for inters. He's now back ahead of him. So Ghost Rider, in the end, has to give up on that. So what we do know then is something must have happened to Sky Pele and Bob Dylan to drop them down the order. And a long way off at the back. Let's go to Kermit then, who is chasing Winter Place for P3. Alpine against Haas. Top two penalties. Hammy, after the pit stop with the safety car, served his, so at least that's out his way. As just going to move. Sky Pele and Bob Dylan are having a bit of a ding dong for P15. Find the fastest lap of the race. Interesting to watch this one unfold. I don't know if you can see it on screen, but it is still raining, but it's so slight. Still battling as Bob Dylan makes the move. But they're having a great little battle. At least they're not completely adrift with nothing to do. They're having a great little battle, these two, for P15. They've also caught up a lot of time on the back of the pack, so that's good news as well. But anyway, we'll leave them now. Let's go back to Kermit for... no, not actually. Let's go down to Kai. They had to pit after hitting Hammy under safety car. We can see if he can make his way back through and into the points now. And Checo runs off track at Ascari, allowing Kai through. Kai says thank you very much, and he's back into the points as the leaders enter lap 14. Soap getting past Matex. Matex quickly dives behind him to pick up the toe. And look at that, he's going to get him back. He has the corner and up into... well, back into P8 for Matex. So, it's Kermit. Seems to still have the same gap to Winter Place. He's not really making any inroads on him. No, Winter Place is beginning to catch the cars ahead. Just saw another one I wanted to go down to. So, no, Find the Pass has left the session now. Find the Pass. Ugh. Oh. But we ended up inviting each other. In and out, in and out. Well, it's not good for him, is it? He's dropped now to P4. Let's hope we can get him really quickly. This is a nightmare, and I personally believe it's crossplay that's causing it. But you know, I'm no tech expert. I don't know. But anyway, side by side, Kermit and Winter Place. Battle now for P2 rather than P3. Just seemed like Winter Place got a better exit under traction. Kermit remains hanging it round the outside as they head up to the second chicane. Kermit's going to have the inside and the right to the corner. And Winter Place does fall back in behind. Ah, fun. Send him another invite. I don't know. Come on, find the pass. I want him to get back in before he loses too much. Right, let's go back to this battle. I think Find the Pass isn't going to rejoin. It's to do with his controller. Keeps DC in. Disconnecting, I guess, and that is. Oh, what a shame for Find the Pass. He was doing so well. Okay, mate. Yeah, I just saw that in the Discord, but well, so unlucky. You running in P2. You're running so strong as well, and so unfortunate. So, got a pretty clear picture there that the rain is still coming down. It's not very hard. I'm convinced at the moment that we will head towards slick tyres if it stays at this level. It's just when, isn't it? That's the thing. Let's see if a fastest lap pops up from someone here. It's a shame I can't get the tyre wear, not tyre wear, the tyre temperature graphic. That would be nice. Seen someone else streaming earlier on and they had tyre wear graphic, and I like, well, why haven't I got that? See, there's definitely no options. This menu is exactly the same as last year, so. It's Kai makes his way up into P8. Oh, that was on the AI though. Let's go on board with Winter Place here. Seems to get a little run. He's getting the toe down to Parabolica, but how can he get on the power? Can he get on it well? Oh, so careful, aren't you? That will stop the overtake on this lap. Switgar picks himself up 3 seconds. And Kai's fastest lap, 27.2. We've lost Drunken Shamrock. Oh, in the pits. Well, I don't know why that is. Something's happened to him that we haven't seen. So, Drunken Shamrock does retire in the pits. So, Winter Place has now caught Kermit attacks. All this happening is just allowing Supply Raptor to disappear at the moment. 7.8 seconds up the road from Kermit now. see Kermit getting a good racing note. He's coming under pressure now. So this is, if Winter Place can get this done, oh, it's all out of sorts out of Ascari. He's going to come under pressure now from Piccoloco. He's going to take that place from him. So up to P3 goes Piccoloco. Yes, just to clarify regarding Find the Pass, for anybody watching, what he's saying is his controller keeps disconnecting while he's racing, and he doesn't want to rejoin again and basically risk ruining somebody else's race. So it's better. He's decided it's better if he stays, like, allowing the car to be an AI and ghosted instead of risking it. Which, when you're running P2, and as strong as he was, is a very sporting thing to do, to be fair. So, you get the feeling this battle could go on for the rest of the race, don't you? So close. Just looking down the order. Most people have got gaps between them now. Matex is close to the back of Hammy, who, since serving that 5 seconds, has picked up a penalty since. Obviously, the big question at the moment is, will we end up on dry tyres or not? A Supply Raptor sets fastest lap again, 26.5. I think for me, that lap time's still a bit high. The best way for the drivers to know is if they switch their MFD onto tyre temps. The inters are overheating or getting close to overheating, that tells you basically that the track is going to be dry very, very soon. And including this one, it's 8 laps to go, so if it does dry out within the next 3 laps, it will be a case of everybody diving in, because well, they'll have to, basically. So the only thing that's holding us up getting to the slicks is the fact that it is still raining. It's so light, rain, but the fact that it is still raining is just holding us up getting to that point. If the rain literally stops now, the track would dry up almost instantly. Well, into the pits then. Right. But it must be for slicks. There's no other reason they'd be pitting here. There's no safety car or anything, so they are taking a gamble here. Kermit attacks. Winter Place. Soap. Checo, all in. Soap goes to mediums. Seems a bit strange. Kermit and Winter Place to softs. Checo goes to mediums as well. Perhaps those guys didn't have any tyres left. I don't know. Soft tyres left, I mean. So let's just go up to Matex again. He's still on the back of Hammy. Right, let's get some gaps up here, actually. So, oh, we've got the gaps up. What am I talking about? Right, so if we look at Kermit, I suppose, to Baz. It's 5 1/4 at the moment. Bear in mind, Kermit will still be heating those tyres up at this point. But the question now is, do the guys ahead react straight away? Right, for me, where is Kermit? If I take a look, he's heading into Ascari. So those softs should, in normal dry conditions, be heated up enough by now. But Well, here's the biggest clue so far. Supply Raptor is in. DRS is enabled. Piccoloco's in. Kai's in. Matex is in. For me, these guys are doing it on the right lap. Yeah, it's time. There's no doubt. So, well, there you are. So, Kermit have went to play. Well, no, I was going to say they didn't set a fast lap. Of course, they didn't. They pitted. It'd be the next lap, wouldn't it? It'd be this one now that they're on, where they would be setting the fastest lap. So, Supply Raptor is out in P2. What's that all about? Is that Sky Pele? Yeah, it is. So that's Sky Pele, who I think is round as well. He is indeed. Oh, we've lost Sweet Guile. Oh, I think he's retired in the pits. Okay. Sweet Guile, Sweet Guile, sorry. Sweet Guile, sorry, retires in the pits. Well, let's watch this gap. So, Hammy, 9.3 at the moment. It's already coming down, but it's not as if it's flying down, is it? Right now. It says Hammy sets the fastest lap of the race. So the track is getting quicker. As Hammy goes past Bob Dylan. But now the gap's starting to fall. Suddenly a second less than it was. Kermit Sacks now sets fastest lap. Well, the thing is for Hammy, I don't think he's really looking at Supply Raptor. I think he knows Supply Raptor's going to get him. He's looking at Kermit. Can he stay ahead of Kermit to take P2 here? Where's the penalties? That's what I wanted. So Hammy's got 6. Supply's got 3. 3 for Soap. 3 for... just find Pass AI. 3 for Bob Dylan and 5 for Ghost Rider. So... position changes. Look, Kermit up in 14 places into P3. And 11 for Piccoloco. So, let's get rid of that anyway. I'll keep on the tires so you can see exactly what's happening. So, well, I said again, the gap isn't really falling as quick as you'd expect it to. Supply Raptor again sets fastest lap, 22.1 this time. So we're not a million miles off a quali lap pace, but now Kai goes fastest, Matex goes fastest on a 21.5. So that's the sort of pace that some people were setting qualifying. By all rights, these intermediates shouldn't really be working anymore at all. There is Supply Raptor in the background. Sorry guys, I'm just going to go to Kermit because Piccoloco really on the back of him now. Hi Top Gotcha. Just a whale. So, DRS enabled. Let's go on board. Piccoloco moves to the outside. I think he's going to have that. Has he got it done? They're going to stay side by side, but I think he has. Indeed he has. So... oh, but look at Kermit coming back at him. Oh, I don't want to leave this, but we do need to go to the leaders. Kermit retakes that position. Right, quickly change. Supply Raptor with DRS gets past Hammy to retake the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. But I still think Hammy may have done a pretty impressive thing here by staying on these intermediates. And remember, he's got a 6-second penalty, so this gap to Kermit would have to get under 6 seconds in 2 laps. So 2 laps because they are coming across the line, the 2 leaders. It feels a little bit ridiculous, really. The intermediates should not be working at all. But Hammy made the call. It's not his fault, but the game might have that wrong. And he made the call, and it's working at the moment. And it's only playing into his hands that Kermit and Piccoloco are battling here. As you see, the gap's not coming down to Hammy, predominantly because these two are battling. See, now they're not, one's just following the other through this part of the track. The gap comes down as we have a slip to 2 yellow. Is it Ferrari? No, it's not, is it? I have no idea. I can't see what it is, guys. Somebody's had a spin down there, though. So, Piccoloco now up into P3 ahead of Kermit. But Kermit is going to get DRS back on the home straight. As we head on to the final lap of the race. Just to the inside. And Kermit makes his way through up into P3. Surely this time that one will stick. Again, the time to Hammy just is, it's not coming down anything like it should, realistically. You've got to give it to Hammy for his decision to stay on intermediates. If he was penalty free, I'd probably be leaning towards giving him driver of the day, but I think for me today, Supply Raptor's been dominant throughout, but again has picked up a penalty. So I think I'm looking at the 2 drivers on screen now. It's got to be one of these 2, and I think if Kermit finishes ahead, oh no, Hammy! Oh, Hammy! He did not deserve that. That is so harsh. That is so unlucky. I'm neglecting our leaders now. So, Supply Raptor wins in Monza. Kermit attacks P2. Piccoloco P3. Winter Place P4. Matex 5. Kai P6. Soap P7. Hammy's going to cross the line in P8, but he's going to drop. So, check out to P8. Baz up to P9. I think Hammy will retain 10th. So, he is going to pick up a point, but my word, that is so unlucky. Bob Dylan finishes 13th. Ghost Rider heading for the line. Sky Pele 14th. Ghost Rider across the line, finishes P12. So, who's just driver today? Oh, you're practicing for Tuesday. I get it. Yeah, I mean, as far as this race goes, I think they handled it pretty well. It's difficult conditions. It's a switch from wets to intermediates and eventually to slicks at the end. I do feel sorry for Hammy. I think he made an incredible choice to stay out the way he did. I'm going to have to wrap this up quickly, guys. The salt controller batteries are low, so let's get this done quickly. I'm going to have to skip the podium. I'm sorry, guys, but just going to have to do it. Anyway, Supply Raptor wins. Kermit P2, Piccoloco P3. That's our podium. Congratulations to those three. Kermit picks up my Driver of the Day award as well. As you can see, started 17th, finished P2. The only reason I've not given it to Supply Raptor on this occasion is because he picked up a penalty. That is the only reason. Matex with the fastest lap, finishing P5 as well, 21.5. So that's the extra point for him. Quickly scroll down. Race Director, incidents in case they're needed for the stewards. There you have it. Okay, guys. Well, yeah, it was a really good race. Sure, there'll be an incident or two in there that maybe I didn't see that will get reported. But guys, please do. If there is incidents, please do just report them. Don't argue about it in chat. It's not needed. Anyway. As always, thank you to everybody that's watched live. Thanks to everybody that watched the stream back at a later point. I know a lot of people do, so thank you ever so much to all of you. It's really appreciated. My apologies for the problems with the stream. There's not really anything I can do about it, but you know, it is what it is. But we got through it in the end, in a way. So thank you very much to everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evenings. I'm back on at 8 PM for hybrid racing. So please, if you're free, feel free to join me for that one. And I will see you then. Good night.